One thing that's been like taking everyone by storm recently is the whole, pred catching ordeal. Now, I mean, it's a great thing. Don't get me wrong. I do appreciate that most people out the world, like for example, Gideon, our good friend, does all this kind of stuff and protects the public and all that. But I think it's getting a little bit too mainstream now. I think about it, and by mainstream I mean like people my age, for example, are doing this and trying to take it to their own hands and failing absolutely miserably, by the way. But there's another one that you may not have heard of. This guy's under the radar, but I think his name is like Vitali or something like that. Yeah. Now this isn't his first rodeo, so he's been apparently like convicted and blacklisted off multiple countries. I think only the Philippines, but I might be exaggerating here. Check out the details. I'll see if I can find some on the screen. It took a while to actually figure out this, but yeah, this guy doesn't have the greatest track record in the entire world, and I think he's like on the level of Jack Dorsey, where people hate him that much. But recently, this guy has apparently done another child keyword. I don't know if YouTube is that strict nowadays. Thingamajiggy catch, and it went absolutely sideways. It went horribly wrong, and the reason is because they got the wrong guy basically. Think of like. I don't know, in like the Ultimate Spider-Man where the Avengers jumped Spidey thinking he was Loki. It was kind of like that kind of thing. They had absolutely no idea. They got it completely wrong, basically. So they thought this guy right here, which I'll put on screen, was the suspected not victim, perpetrator. And because of that, they kept on like dancing around, prancing around him. I'm not exaggerating with dancing. They were dancing around, shouting, who knows, slurs, death threats to the guy because they thought they got the right guy and all that, filming him and everything. But apparently, from the video that I watched, coincidentally, this guy was messaging a 18-year-old, which I think it was okay for them too because they're both like 18, whatever. But he got like really scared. He thought that, turns out the girl's 16. Oh no. And he started panicking on stream. But yeah, they got it completely wrong, and because of that, I think a massive, big, fat lawsuit is heading in their direction. Yeah, he's not really had a great track record, as I said before, and he's not really looking so bright. So now he has apologized, saying it has come to my attention that on a recent episode of Catching Thingamajiggies, my team and I mistakenly portrayed Akash Singhani, if I pronounced that right, as a thingy. This is a mistake that I deeply regret. Never intended to meet a minor, and has been cleared for all wrongdoing. I apologize to him, his family, his friends, anyone else affected by this. To be clear, we work to expose thingy behavior. It is utmost importance, but in doing so, we cannot lose sight of the truth. I removed the video from all of my accounts and asked that anyone who has saved it to please do the same, though I do never encourage anyone to attempt to contact any person in my videos. I ask that anyone who is attempting to contact Thingamajiggy at once. I think there's a spelling error here. Should have, spaced it. Someone needs Grammarly. This was a learning experience for me and my team, and we will ensure that they remain committed to truth, as we always have. You can tell I'm clearly dyslexic. And it looks like it has reached the Supreme Court. Gideon is now getting involved, and he's getting quite annoyed about it. I don't mind. I mean, I do mind, but like, I think it makes sense. This guy seems to be like the king when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure, like the last video he did, he had he had the guys like in a boxing match or whatnot. It was, I guess, kind of funny. But yeah, I can confirm his legal counsel is the same people who presented Johnny Depp during the Amber Heard trial. So yeah, the legal team is the same guys who represented Johnny Depp during the Amber Heard trial. So I've absolutely no clue if he's in safe hands or not. I didn't really follow too much in that trial. If he is, then good for him. If he's not, then well, he's fucked. So, but yeah, overall, I think that's really all I have to say. To be honest, for this one, I might completely butchered it, but hey ho, maybe watch a different video. So, but I prefer, hopefully, if you guys subscribe or whatnot. I'm making this really late. I'm sorry. Anyways, that's all I have to say.